being lied to on a daily basis since you've been a kid. And here's the proof. This is one of the books that I have for my daughter. And on one of the pages is teaching the kids how to go from 1 to 8. But please notice the images they have here. These little bears are nothing but sugar bears. They're donuts. And the question is, why would you teach an infant, a 1-year-old, about donuts, or 2-year-olds about donuts? Why would you even mention, would you put a picture of a crack bottle there? Would you put a picture of alcohol bottle there? No, of course not. So why would you put a picture of donuts, sugar? Okay, now this is why I know you've been being lied to, and it's been happening since school, from education, and you don't even know about it. Your kids don't even know about it. And here's the thing. Here's the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, which is an arm of the government, from Big Brother himself. Here's the natural causes of death in America. Okay, the first one. Before I go into it, please notice that there is no terrorist here. There is no China or Russia here. The major causes of death in America start with heart disease. And if you go back, heart disease comes from your food intake, what you take in. If you take in greasy burgers, you take in donuts, it's going to contribute to heart disease. The next one, cancer. So the first two major causes of death in America are not from terrorists or boogeymen, like Big Brother says. That's why we're in 180 countries around the world. That's why we have multiple wars going on with so-called terrorists that the government created and funded, but now they're called terrorists. Because we can see the causes of death are from heart disease, cancer, which comes from your food intake. And as a book that you buy from an infant to 2 years old, it doesn't make sense to put donuts, to teach the kid what donut is, and it's sweet and it's round, and because we wouldn't put a picture of crack bottle in there or heroin needle in there. Why would we put donuts? Because we can see here that the causes of death in America, first one, heart disease, food. Cancer, food. Okay, next one is accidents, and this one's basically, majority of that is coming from motorcycle accidents. Majority of these accidents are coming from that. Okay, and we don't see banning of the car industry. We don't see the banning of, these cars are constantly causing death, the traffic. Why? Because it's a money-making industry for the insurance companies, for the car manufacturers, for Big Brother taxes when they sell registration. It just so on and so on and so on, which is really killing Americans by the millions. Okay, year after year. Okay, now after the car wreck, what is this? Chronic lower respiratory disease. That again comes from our sedentary lifestyle and the food we take. Then strokes, again, food intake. Asthma can be debated that it's food intake. Diabetes, 100% is debated to food intake for majority of people. So if you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the top killing things in America are from the bad corporation, backed actors in America that are buying lobbyists, that there are changing laws or not putting laws in effect, not regulating the big corporations like Johnson & Johnson with the baby powder that's been killing kids for God knows how long, to pharmaceutical companies that are giving you pills to eat that you're dying from it because they have so much side effects, from doctors just prescribing procedures and medicine because they get a kickback from it, to Monsanto manipulating the seeds and the plants to monetize from it, to so on and so on. And these are the causes of death. So it all starts from education, indoctrination. Okay, and as a young kid, if you're not spending time and you're not really thinking for yourself, having critical thought, you'll see that, guess what are you seeing? You'll see that they're training your kids at a very young age to consume bad stuff for their body, so they can add to the statistics of chronic death that we see here, because this is a big business. Doctors make millions and millions of dollars with heart disease. An average heart surgery is going to cost you 100 to 200K. How do I know? My dad has multiple heart procedures. And cancer is going to cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. How do I know? My mom has cancer. So that said, guys, they're programming you. Now, the same thing when it comes with your finances. The same thing comes when you believe in the lies that Big Brother says. The same thing that if you believe in the lies that the Fed says about monetary relief by helicopter money, by inflation, by printing money, by indebting not only you but your kids. So please be careful, because they're out there and their own agenda is for them to make money, to float the wealth of the working class up the river, and the proof is in the pudding. And I'm bringing you proof. This is a book. Now, my question is, who owns this corporation that's promoting donuts in their books? And if you probably look around, do a little bit more research, you'll realize it's probably a food industry that owns a donut business, or Fruit or some kind of adjacent company, or or long reach of another company that they own stocks in, or somehow are related. That's why they're pumping sugar to books that are for 0 to 2 years old. I don't understand why someone would give their kids sugar at 2 years old or 1 year old, but everyone's different. My kid only eats fruits. I don't give her no sugar, no artificial. We don't have no processed food. We never go to McDonald's. We don't do none of that stuff, guys. And she eats dates, she eats pineapples, watermelon, grapes, bananas, you name it, the vegetables, salad, and we hardly give her any meat. And when I look at her compared to other kids in her age group, that the parents give them the fake milk, I see a lot of bloatness. That the parents that give the kids a lot of sugar, there's a lot of hypertension and bloatness to them, and jittery and misbehaving, and kids screaming out, which all leads me to, okay, here's another proof that I wanted to show you guys. Is you can see that here's another one. These people are putting ice cream and cookies in the numbering system to already train the kids to want these colorful, sugarful things. Anyways, guys, if you found value in this, please click the like button. Please share this message, right? And if you need help in real estate, you want to be an entrepreneur without debt, then you might consider joining my profit sharing coaching at mrnofluff.com. This is Mike with My Real Estate Dojo. I have much love for you. Don't take no for an answer. Be your dreams.